Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am Princess and today we're going to be making some candles. So guys, if you're new here, I am the proud owner of 1216 Self-Care Co. by Princess, and my business pushes to normalize taking the time to just really take care of yourself. It is inspired by my daily struggle as a mom, a student, and a full-time employee and business owner. My struggles to take care of myself. And so I hand make all of my products, candles, soon to be wax melts, bath and body, and skincare. And so on my channel I just share that journey with you guys. So today I purchased some new wax that I want to try for wax melts. I have not added wax melts to my site yet, but I'm in the process of doing so. And we're going to be restocking some of my candles as well, just a couple of them because I'm low on fragrance oils. It'll be some of my fall candles, and then I'll be pouring some testers. Okay, so today is all about candles and wax melts. If that's something that you're interested in, then stick around and we're gonna go ahead and get started. So here we have our setup. This is a little saucepan that I'm going to be using for the double broiler method. Double broiler, I didn't say that right. This little mat that I have is sitting on is a silicone mat, and that's just to protect the table. And this right here is my hot plate that I got from Amazon. And I'm going to be using this since we're doing it in a small batch. And of course, I'm going to be grabbing one of these pour pitchers right here to melt the wax in using the double broiler method. Okay, so I'm gonna turn on my hot plate, and while we do that, we're gonna measure out the wax. And since we're making a small batch, literally just enough to fill this clamshell, I am going to use my little scale and not my big mama scale back here. Okay, so this is the wax. This is what it looks like. I'm trying out Pillar of Bliss from Nature's Garden. This is a soy blend. And I'm just going to put my pot here. And then you want to tear it out. I've already done the math, so I know how much wax I need for this particular formula. I need 49.9 grams of wax. I love that this wax is in granule form. It makes it so much easier to weigh out than the wax that I've been testing out for the past couple of months. So I'm hoping that this would give me a pretty nice hot throw, because if so, I'm gonna make the switch right on over to this one. This try one I'm gonna be using Aztec's sugar cookie fragrance oil, just because I'm curious to know what it smells like by itself. I always mix this with other fragrance oils. And this is a weight boat. This is a lab grade weight boat, so using it with this fragrance oil is okay. I usually do not use plastic containers for my fragrance oil, but since this is such a small amount and it's going to be quick, I'm not making a big batch, then I'm going to go ahead and use this. Okay, so it said to get the wax up to 195, and I did that. And it says to add the fragrance oil at 185, and as you guys can see, that temperature is dropping really fast. So I'm about to go ahead and actually add the fragrance oil right now. This is such a small batch. Okay, let me make sure y'all can see. And then I'm about to stir for 2 minutes.
I like the smell.
Smell good? Alright guys, so this is the wax melt sampler that I made. In my little, stop Avery. So here it is. I just closed it. It's still warm to the touch, so it's still setting up. But it's cool enough for me to actually go ahead and close the lid so that it can cure.
Mom, can I touch it?
Yeah, you can touch it, baby. So I'm probably gonna let this sit and cure for a couple days, just a couple days, because I want to test it out. Here's my daughter. She wants y'all to see her. Excuse my baby's hair. It needs to be combed.
No,
but yes, it does. But yeah, so I'm gonna let this cure for a couple days, maybe 1 or 2 days. Actually, I'm lying. I'm impatient, so I'm gonna go ahead and try this out tomorrow. This is not the packaging that my wax melts will come in. This is just what I'm using to test out this wax. Okay, so I'm gonna set this to the side. I'm gonna start working on my next project. All right, guys. So we're gonna be making. I was trying to figure out how I wanted to. Where I wanted to go with this next. I think I want to go ahead and work on restocking my candles. I think I'm going to do that. So that's what I'm going to do. So let me show you guys what we're working with, okay? Okay, so right here, this is my Presto pot. I've never used it, so you guys are going to see me use it for the first time. I'm actually going to go ahead and... First, I need to plug it up. So now that we're all plugged in... So I've turned my Presto pot on. So I use coconut apricot wax. Package or store my wax in this little bin right here, and I cut it up. It comes in slab form, but I cut my wax up. So I have my pot sitting on my hot plate because I'm going to be transferring my wax with a ladle because mine does not have a spout. And so I want to make sure that the wax doesn't cool off too fast in order for me to add my fragrance oils at the best temperature. Okay, so I'm setting that up there. And I have my thermometer here. As you can see, it's going. And this is the temperature that we're at right now, 142 degrees. I'm about to measure out my fragrance oils. The first candle I'm going to make is going to be my not sugar cookie, my Christmas cookies cap. I can't talk right, y'all. My Christmas cookie candle, okay? Actually, no, I'm jumping the gun. I need to wick my candle tins first. How about that?
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
So if you've made it this far, I just want to pop in and say thank you so much for watching my vlogs. Those of you who choose to watch my vlogs really mean a lot to me because it means you're interested in getting to know me as a person. And so thank you so much again. If you are interested in purchasing any of my candles or any of my products from my business, I'm going to leave a special coupon code in the description box just for my vlog family. Okay, so check that out. I'll give you guys a special discount. And if you are a small business owner yourself, please drop your website, your social media, and all that jazz in the comment section below, because I like to follow and support you guys as well.
The bird machine. Check.
So I have just finished pouring the restock of my fall candles and one of my winter candles. I'm actually about to go ahead and make the testers for the 2 new scents that I want to release for Christmas. So yeah, let's get to that. Alright guys, so that was quite a process, but I will say using the Presto pot made things go so much easier, so much quicker than double boiler method for each batch of candles that I made. It definitely made things more efficient. I wish it had a spot on it, but using the ladle is just fine for me. So now let's make our 2 new tester scents. So these little tins right here I got off of Amazon. These are 2-ounce tins and the lid just comes off. I figured they were really perfect for testing scents. I showed these to you guys on my last vlog. If you haven't seen that, I'll put a link to it up here. But I got these specifically for testing hot throw. Okay, so I want to make sure. One thing you need to learn as a candle maker is that all fragrance oils are not going to work for your wax. It took me a long time to just accept it. You may have a fragrance oil that you fall in love with out of the bottle, but it does not necessarily give you the results that you want when you put it in your candle wax and you use it. And so knowing that after all this testing and getting my hopes up high on waxes that do not work for me, I figured out that I just want to test for hot throw before I create a bigger tester. Okay, so you guys saw the vessels that I use for my smaller candles. I do have larger vessels as well. Let me show you. I do have these. These are my 4 wick candles. I need to make labels to put on them. Smells so good. And my baby is coming. So yeah, so before I pour testers in either one of those vessels, I want to make sure the hot throw is going to give what it needs to be giving, okay, before we just waste all that wax and wicks testing in the tester. So I'm going to use the exact same wick series, although it's going to be a different size that's going to fit this little tin. I'm not trying to create the perfect candle or perfect burn. I'm just simply trying to make a tiny candle, a sampler with a wick that will work for the diameter of this little tin. And so I have my tape measure here, and I'm going to measure the diameter of this little tin so I can decide what size wick I want to use. So this is about a 2-inch diameter. So let's see, HTP 31 or 41. So I can use either an HTP 31 or 41 with this. And so let me see what I have in my little wick stash. All right, so it looks like I have some HTP 41s. I actually have some HTP 31s also, but they are really short. I'm not sure if they'll be long enough. They may be. I'm gonna go with the 41. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the HTP 41. And so we have our tiny vessels wicked right here. And let me show you the 2 fragrance oils that I'm gonna be testing. So both of them are from Candle Science. Here we are. So this one is Alpine Balsam, and this one is Ginger Spice. Let's see. Okay, so I don't know. They just smell really, really good. I think they're really great Christmas scents. Oh, they smell so good. So I just wanted to test them out before I add them to my Christmas collection for candles. Okay. These are gonna be really small batches, so let me go ahead and get my life together over here. Okay guys, popping back in one more time. If you're interested in learning how I made the labels for my candle tins, I did post a video showing you guys step by step how I made them completely from scratch. I turned some regular old cardstock into sticky label paper. So I'll leave a link to that in the comment section up above. Not comment section, in the links, the card links up above. Y'all know what I mean. So you can check it out if you're interested. Let me know what you think. All right, back to labeling these candles.
Song I wrote, you might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry, be happy. In every life we have some trouble, but when you worry you make it double. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy now.